So yeah, I got on the video since we was having that conversation, and you know how I feel about being transparent. And on top of that, I know some people that's watching probably starting a business, want to start a business, already into business, but just looking for some answers. And so yeah, just let's go from here. You whatever, just
Okay, so let me ask you this, rather. How did you feel about the conversation that we was having with Juan today? How could you elaborate on that?
okay. So for you guys out there on how to hustle as entrepreneur 101. One is our accountant. He's a paid accountant. We pay him. He keeps our books straight. He breaks down the numbers and a bunch of different things. But that's the only thing. When we sit to the table with one, we only talking numbers. That's all we want to talk. But today, and I won't go too far. I won't go into that. But what I will tell them is this: one, think the business doing great, and so uh, long story short, I just wanted to have a conversation about scaling, and so how do we scale the business?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go from where we started to where we at right now because I don't want to sound big headed. I don't want to I don't want you guys to think that I'm just talking to be talking. I just want to be very transparent and just lay it out
Lay all
for
the
you.
cards on the table. Yeah, that's what we want. We want transparency.
Yeah, so when we started, we basically started two burners, just so you can pretty much understand. Two burners, like two stove burners, um, and two pots, and a fryer. Um, on the corner, and we're pretty much still on the corner right now, but it's different. It's a whole lot different. It's a whole lot of action taking place right now inside of the business. And so what happens is we grew from the two burners in the one deep fryer, standalone deep fryer, and a standalone two burner. We grew from that, going setting out the tables and tents and things, and now we're in the food trailer. But from there, from that two burner, that deep fryer, we had to scale up. And the reason we had to scale up is not because, oh, um, I think we should go get a food truck. No. Am I correct?
You're right. So, what made you just feel like it was best to go to the food truck?
Because the clientele,
Okay.
the supporters, the people that was the people that actually started coming. And what happens is that we were in a space where the customers were coming, and we outgrown the two burners and the deep fryer. It wasn't putting out fast enough.
So it wasn't producing enough product.
That's right. It wasn't producing the products, and our products and our service was kind of like shaky,
Okay.
which is like right now we're growing, and it all happened organically. We don't force it. We don't force our growth. We let it grow organically. And what I'm saying is that we let the potential of our um, business do what it's going to do. And so we know. So I'm just going to use numbers. They're not our real numbers, but I'm gonna just give you an idea of what I mean, so you can understand. So, first month it was 10 sales. The next month it was 20 sales. The third month it was 30 sales. So what happens is we outgrew the burners because now we had 30 sales in a day. And so it went from 30 sales to 60 sales, from 60 sales to 70 sales. And how this happens is that the return of our customers, and when they return, they bought friends and they bought family. And so what that made us believe is that not only is the business doing good, the customer really, really enjoy our product and our service.
And they refer other people to come out and try it.
And so, like I was saying in one of the past videos, I was saying, yeah, I'm not trying to be cocky or conceited. The truth is that the customer actually shows us by returning. You know what I'm saying?
About bringing more customers.
About bringing more customers. And not only that, they tell us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Verbally.
They tell us all the time. You know what I'm saying? More than enough. That's why we also do like I don't know how many of you guys follow us on social media, but what happens is on our other social platforms like YouTube, we have our business Instagram and TikTok. And a lot of times what happens is our customers just walk straight up to the truck. They order what they're going to order. The first time customers, they buy our whatever dish they're going to buy. And as they're leaving, they taste it, or either they get to their car and they start eating it. And they come right back to the window. And they, they go to, just talking about how good the food is. And so what I do is I ask them, can I record them? So that way I can share this with the customers. And that's why I always tell them, we're not here for the trend. We're not here to be capping. You know what I'm saying? We're really trying to grow and build a business. And so we're going to lay this foundation one brick at a time. And what I mean by that is one customer at a time.
Exactly.
We don't worry about the competition. We worry about the customer. And I ask them to be honest. No cap. Don't worry about my feelings. Just be honest. That way, if it's not a product you don't like, then we can fix it.
As long as we know, like, when you give us a review, whether it's a good review or a bad review, that helps the company, that helps us to know where we can make improvements at. So we welcome all of that. If it's not good or if it is good, that helps the business. It helps us to improve ourselves, to make it to the liking. So that's very good.
Yeah,
we don't mind the negative feedback because that's an asset to us. It brings value to us to know where we need to make improvements at.
Yeah,
so I can agree with that.
You 100% correct. And so when you want to scale, you know what I'm saying? It's important. As you scale with the business. See, like right now, yeah, we have to hire. You know what I'm saying? We have to hire. And we just write that at the tip because it's kind of like, because we're still able to manage because we have soup, so we don't have a big menu because what we specialize in.
Right.
But, for anybody, I would say to anybody, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to do a food business, specialize in something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call any names, but just specialize in a specialty dish. That way, you know what I'm saying, your supporters know who you are, know what you got, and they're going to come to you for it anyway because you specialize in it.
Okay, so I want to ask you this question before we move on. Why do you feel at this stage in the business or right now that you need to hire?
Well, because, honest answer, you know what I'm saying, it got a lot to do with our numbers.
Okay.
And where we at. You know what I'm saying? Numbers don't lie. And so, it's just where we at.
And because the demand is starting to become a little overwhelming.
That's right. And so when I say numbers, I'm not talking only monetary. I'm talking about sales.
Yes.
Like how many products we're moving, how much product we're buying. You know what I'm saying? How much product we have to turn over.
Yeah.
How much product we have to cook. How much product we have to prep. So all of that is a part of the strategy, and so that's Hustling 101. We're gonna holler at you. Peace.